Can you solve all these Nta Ugc English literature questions? The voice in literature? Great thinking. Speaker is right. Who condemned literature? Well reasoned. Plato is correct. Shakespeare wrote sonnets. Excellent choice. English is right. Exactly. Genre makes sense. Mystery play exists in period. On track. Middle Ages is correct. Kalidasa was a classical writer. Good thinking. Sanskrit is right. This is similar to theme in literature. Perfect. Thought is the one. It describes imaginary events and people. You're right. Fiction is correct. Lists all the sources used in the research. You chose references, correct? Shakespeare is playwright in the period. Correct response. Renaissance is accurate. Evaluates the results of the study or research. Great job. Discussion is accurate. The feeling that work of literature conveys Well picked. Mood is correct. Who is known as the father of English criticism? Right choice. Dryden is best. A form of literature that is written in stanza form. You got it. Poetry fits. What did a Roman patrician consider his best pursuit? Nicely done. Agriculture is solid. What type of literature did Catullus primarily write? Nice work. Lyric poetry fits perfectly. What was not a typical genre of Anglo-Saxon literature? Strong choice. Novel is right. A type of literature or art that shares a certain style. Correct. Genre is spot on. India's first women novelist to write in English was Excellent. Groupabai Sathyanathan is well reasoned. A piece of literature where the story is meant to be acted. Smart move. Play is accurate answer. Central idea or universal statement of a work of literature. Solid response. Theme is valid. Which element will you find in all three forms of literature? Well done. Setting is right. Is an art form usually written. It includes prose and poetry. Good job. Literature works well. How well does the work of literature accord with the real world? Bravo. Memeticism is the answer.
Uses figurative language. It may be lyric, narrative, or dramatic.
Right again. Poetry is valid. Form of literature that is written to be performed for an audience. Clear logic. Drama is sound. The 2013 English curriculum is basically adopted the concept of a dash. Valid point. Competency-based curriculum is true. Which theory? This theory looks at universal patterns in literature. Sharp thinking. Archetypal is right. A work of literature designed to be performed in front of an audience. Smart pick. Drama is correct. What do you call something passed down from generation to generation? Nice selection. Tradition is correct. Which artistic category of literature is performed before an audience? Excellent choice. Drama is right. It is the India's language in literature used from 200 BC up to present. Well done. Sanskrit is right. Kalidasa's work influenced late dash and dash century European literature. Clear logic. 18th, 19th is sound. Dash is a form of literature that is performed by actors before an audience. Well reasoned. Drama is correct. These were cattle herders who wrote Indian literature in Sanskrit language. Nice selection. Aryans is correct. It refers to imaginative literature, usually consisting of a few hundred words. Nice work. Flash fiction fits perfectly. He became the first non-European writer to win the Nobel Prize for Literature. Excellent. Rabindranath Tagore is well reasoned. Literature that is not poetry, X. Most essays, short stories, novels, and plays. Correct response. Prose is accurate. Asserts that most literature throughout time has been written by men for men. You got it. Feminist fits. The section of the research proposal that includes the research questions is the solid response. Objectives is valid. The tortoise and the hare is an example of what traditional literature category? Good job. Fable works well. The message about human nature communicated by a work of literature is called dash. Esh. Smart pick. Theme is correct. Provides a review of what others have written or researched on concerning the topic. Good thinking. Literature review is right. This refers to the information or content from different sources related to the topic. Bravo! Literature is the answer. Psychoanalytical theory often uses which psychologists' theories to interpret literature? On track. Freud is correct. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? Correct. Contact Narayan Chengda is spot on.